You see how the hearts aren't flat on my skin? That's annoying. Like, I wish I would have asked her if it's possible. I don't even think it's possible to have the hearts flat. Hey y'all, today is Thursday. The first thing, I'm pulling out my camera since I've been back from Florida. Yeah, I know when I'm around a lot of people, I had to decompress. And I wrote a not so good review for that Airbnb, just to let y'all know. Let me cut the light on. I mean, granted, I didn't even pay for the Airbnb. It was free to me. It didn't come out of my pocket, but so anyway, good morning. So I'm gonna tell y'all what we're doing today. We have our official first meeting with my social media manager. So I created some content yesterday. Matter of fact, let me see if I can show y'all. The end of June, by the time this dropped, the sale, this is my sale collection, so it'll still be in sale. I just don't know if everything will still be in stock. But I'll be running a sale, and then I'm going to be doing an extra 10% off certain or select sets. But anyway, so let me show y'all. All right, so the whole sale collection is going to be up to 50% off. Let me zoom in. All right, and then so basically what I did was, I don't know if y'all know, but I do outfit inspo for just about all of the nail sets. So this would be the hand, so you will be able to see the, what it looks like on a hand. And then this here, most of all of my models are black. I really want black and brown women to come on my website and see themselves. I also do have some plus size models. I personally wouldn't consider her as plus size, but I do have like some actual plus size models. I think my girl just got a little meat on her bones, you know what I'm saying? But I make sure that I do like, cute little outfits to go with the nails. So I ended up, yeah, see, I got me a little white model in here. Yeah, but anyway, so this is the first post that I'm going to have her do. Also, I want mothers to see themselves on my website as well. And then I did throw in like my high-end nails. So this is going to be the first post that we're going to have her post. So we are going to go over the details within the post. Obviously what I just told y'all, but then it's some more stuff that's in that post that, so I'm gonna talk to her about that, and then I'm gonna let her come up with the captions and all of that. But something else I'm gonna ask her is, I wanna do multiple posts around the sale, right? So I'm going to ask her like, hey, like what else do you think that we should post? And the main reason why I'm doing this is, one, I do understand that she does not have experience doing this, but I do want to give her creative direction, right? I don't want, like, when you get a new job and it's in something that you've never done before, or even if you've done it before, but it's a new company, you got a new leader, like you tend to get nervous. I really want to help her get over that nervousness, and I want to empower her to think for herself. And to think for Shaded by Chanel, because if you really want to be a social media manager, at some point you have to tell your boss or the business owner, whoever, like, hey, this is probably the direction that you need to take your business, right? So I have to be realistic in the fact that I chose to hire somebody that does not have experience. But the perk with that is I get to empower her to say, hey, what else do you think that we should post, right? See what she say. Okay, we're gonna try it out. Now, here's the other thing. There's a good and a bad thing with that. The bad thing is, again, she does not have experience, so we don't know if it's gonna work or not. However, we're gonna come up with a strategy, which is gonna be the good thing. Regardless of who the social media manager is, regardless of how much experience and expertise they have, you don't know if their strategy is gonna work for your business until you implement it. Now, obviously somebody who's an expert and who's been doing it for a while, you go into it knowing some part, if not all of the parts of their strategy is going to work versus somebody who's never been a social media manager. You going to it like, well, hopefully some part of the strategy work, but we're gonna come up with a strategy together. But I really want to make sure that, you know, I empower her and that she feels, you know, comfortable, you know, because God allowed me to hire her for a reason. Okay, so enough of that, because I know the first half. I know y'all felt like, girl, we just jumped straight into it. I'm gonna give y'all some updates on the permanent jewelry and everything, but I want to show y'all something real quick. So some new arrivals drop. What's today? Today Thursday. Yep. New arrivals drop tomorrow. And I was gonna go get the nails to show y'all, but don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it, because I got something else to show y'all. Okay. So a friend of mine, she is a model, and I send her nails and she creates content for me. So I have some French tips that's getting ready to drop tomorrow. They have the cutest little bows on them, and I call them brunch and bows. So I went to Miami for my birthday last year, and I just had like a whole vision for the nails and the outfits and stuff. Everything came out perfectly. I also have some nails dropping the end of the summer from my trip from last year, where it wasn't like super girly like I'm getting ready to show you. It was, I had like a Basquiat shirt with some biker shorts and some sneakers, but like you can dress the nails up or down, but I'm one of those girls that I can do both, thank the Lord. So I maximize, like I take every opportunity to wear sneakers and then, you know, to wear some cute little sandals or whatever the case may be. But anyway, my girl, she's more so on the girly side. So the nails, again, they're French tip with cute little bows, and she actually went out to eat. So let me show y'all the video. So cute. Okay.
Come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what amazes me is when I see people wear stuff that I created. Oh my gosh. God, thank you for the gift. Because I tell you, I ain't even know how to do nails. But anyway, so excited about that. So I'm going to update tonight's reminder email. I'm going to include that video. Just, you know, so the girls can get like a vision of the nails, X, Y, Z. So I don't know. I think I'm going to take y'all in the office with me to do that. Y'all are coming to the meeting that I have with her. But again, y'all know, y'all not going to see her face. I'm going to give y'all like a little snippet of what we talked about. I want to, you know. Okay, let's get into these bracelets. Now, I'm gonna give y'all, so in the last video that I did, if you did not watch it, when I was in Florida, I got some permanent jewelry. So let me tell y'all my experience with it. Okay, so if you watch the video, you heard the girl said that this is PVD, some type of covering, so it won't fade, but it's not real gold. Okay, so I chose not to get real gold because I did not know if I was going to actually like the permanent jewelry. So I am the type, I don't sleep in jewelry, no jewelry at all. I don't really shower in jewelry or anything like I'm used to. When the day is over, the jewelry is off. So I was like, okay, well, thankfully, because when I looked at the chart or like the price list and all of that, I was like, okay, cool, price is fine. And then I seen the cross one first, and I was like, I want this. I didn't care if it was 14 karat covered, whatever. I didn't care what it was. So then that's why I ended up asking her, and I was like, okay, thank God, because I didn't want to get real gold, and then I ended up not liking it, and I got to cut it off, and I waste my money. Okay, so thus far though, I have showered. I use oil every single time after I shower. It has not faded, obviously. So what I will say is it's cool having it on. In the video, she did say that it's going to loosen up a little, and it did. I also got it, you know, fitted because I don't want to just be sliding down and all. I don't want to be annoyed. Like, I want to low-key forget that I have it on. This one here, she's starting to get on my nerves because she didn't loosen up a little bit, and baby, she be rolling. Yeah, she be doing her thing. And then also, what I probably should have did, and I don't know if it's possible, but let me show y'all. So you see how the hearts aren't flat on my skin? That's annoying. Like, I wish I would have asked her if it's possible. I don't even think it's possible to have the hearts flat. It's getting on my nerves a little bit. Like, now that I'm talking to y'all about it and thinking about it, I'm realizing that it's there and it's annoying. So sometimes it'll like roll, but it doesn't, like, I can't really explain it. It'll roll a little bit and I'll be like, oh, and then I roll it back and then I go on with my life and then I forget. So yes, if you are looking to get into permanent jewelry and you had no idea like where to start, or if you was gonna like it, I think you would like it. I like it. Okay, y'all. So here is the email. I finished it. So it's the reminder email. Is gonna go out tonight at 6 p.m. reminding them that Brunch and Bows drops tomorrow. And then this is just details about it. And then this is the video that I added. So I put a birthday look elevated. See how Brunch and Bows complimented Sherry's birthday look. And then they were the perfect finishing detail for my outfit, elegant, timeless, and just the right amount of glam. And then I put Sherry because that's what she said. And then when they click watch now, it'll take them to Sherry's Instagram where she did the post. Look at that, y'all. So this is a different video that she did in comparison to the one that I showed y'all earlier, but it's literally the same exact content. She just put it in a different template. So yeah, okay, so now I am getting ready to, one, I need to go ahead and schedule this email. Also, let me see if I can show y'all what it looked like on the phone, because it do look a little weird on the computer because of how I actually uploaded it. I coded it into my Shopify, so that's why it looks the way it looks on the computer screen, but this is how it looks. Yeah, this is how it looks on the phone, so it'll look, you know, obviously a lot better. Okay. All right, so now we're getting ready to get prepared for our meeting with my social media manager. And to show y'all, I went into my Google Drive and I uploaded the images that I showed y'all earlier. So we're gonna go over that. All right, y'all, we getting ready to go to the meeting. We have 1 minute. I'm gonna make sure I can share my screen this time, because I couldn't. If I can, we in there. Okay. So it's going to be for our first post, which is going to be, it can be scheduled or needs to be scheduled for June 24th, because that's the day that I'm going to start running a sale. If it's too much at one time, do not hesitate to let me know. Don't be scared, okay? Okay. All right, now. Okay, so this is going to be the cover image. And when you look into the Google Drive, I have them numbered. So June 24th, 1, 2, and then all the way down to 8. So you'll know the order that they need to be in the carousel. Okay. So with this post, how I did it was there's outfit inspo, and there's going to be outfit inspo for all the models. And then there's going to be a hand image of them wearing the nails. And then there's going to be different types of models that are going to be wearing the nails. Okay, girl. The meeting just wrapped up. It went really good. And in case y'all wondering why, Chanel, why you on up here? Girl, I ain't feel like turning the camera, because I got to schedule our next meeting, and I gotta, you know, make the put a lot of stuff in the description and all of that. It went really good. And I did take the time to ask her, like, hey, what is it that you want to do once you graduate? So she told me what it is. And I actually have a friend. I have a really, really good friend that is in the same field that she wants to get into. So I ended up telling her, like, hey, you know, if you want me to, you know, get you connected with her. And she was like, I would love that. So I'm really trying to make sure, y'all, that I really, because again, I'm not, you know, she's a volunteer. I'm not paying her, but I really want to make sure that I take care of her somehow, some type of way. And again, like I said in one of my previous videos, networking is one of the most important and powerful things. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, I did not network. Girl, my eyebrow is uneven. I need to lift this one up or lift this one down. I put gel on. Anyway, girl, I don't care. On the camera with uneven eyebrows. The girl probably don't even trust me no more. Jesus. But you know, the most important thing, especially during the college, college time, is, networking, just getting your name out there and getting to know as many people as you can. And that's not something that I took advantage of, when I was in college. So I just want to, really make sure that I help her. So yeah, I'm getting ready to go in here and get the next meeting scheduled. I'm gonna bring y'all with me. We are gonna meet with her next Wednesday. Typically we meet on Thursdays, but I gotta take Cody to the doctor next Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday, I'm doing another pop-up shop, y'all. Girl, this eyebrow is just up here. Can I just fix this one a little bit?
I wish I was both-handed, because this shit here is overrated. Overfucking right. Oh!
Okay, girl, anyway.
Okay.
I'm doing a pop-up shop next Friday and Saturday. So yeah. Let me get in here and get this stuff scheduled, and then I will see y'all later. For dinner tonight, y'all, I'm going to, let me get it out. So last night for dinner, I made, and it sounds nasty, but I'm telling y'all, it was bomb. I had egg whites with my vegan cheese. I did record that in a previous video. Hopefully I remember to attach it. And then I sauteed some kale, and then I ended up putting my favorite sauce on it. Dang, I'm almost out of that. I put my favorite, the soap sauce, the sriracha mayo. I don't know who else sells this, but I got mine from Wegmans. I put this in there, and then I put some shredded carrots. I know, y'all, it sounds nasty, but it was so good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to thaw out my salmon. And then I'm going to, I was supposed to do this morning, I forgot. I'm going to season it with my salmon rub. I think I talked to you about this before. If you ever do decide to use this, it's from Trader Joe's. Do not add any other seasonings to this. All you need is this. You don't need nothing else, okay? So once the salmon thaws out, I'm gonna go ahead and season it and let it marinate for probably like an hour or two. Then I'm gonna cook dinner. I'm gonna bring y'all with me when I cook dinner, so y'all can see. But I don't know if I want to keep the salmon whole. I don't know how I'm gonna do the salmon. I think I might just have the salmon on the side, because I'm a little nervous about the salmon and the eggs. But I'm gonna try it. It was in my mind to try it, and you don't know nothing until you try it. So, yeah. So, okay, I'm getting ready to go and start. All right, let me walk away so it's not so loud, the water. Hopefully y'all can hear me good. I'm getting ready to go back in my office and start working on the content so I can have it uploaded in the Google Drive for her, so she can actually start working on the captions and the hooks and stuff like that. For the post that she decided we should do. Shout out to her. And so yeah, so I'll see y'all when it's time for me to come back and cook. Okay, bye girl.